Yes. Now, when Wigan schoolboys Martin Keating and Brian Cashin were on the bus home yesterday, they were no doubt thinking about what they were going to have for their tea. But just a few minutes into that journey, the bus driver collapsed at the wheel and the vehicle ploughed into parked cars.
Passengers were understandably panicking, but the 15-year-olds calmly took control and they managed to get everyone off the bus just before it lurched backwards and crashed for a second time. The driver sadly died, but Martin and Brian have been praised for their quick thinking, and happily they are here with us now, heroes both of you. So we're going to get you just to take us through this a little bit first. Martin, tell us first when you realised that there was actually a problem on board.
Well, we realised when we looked at the driver and he didn't look right. He was, you know, panicking a bit, and then his head just went down, so we knew that there was something up.
And the bus must have started to go off track a little bit at that point. And how was everybody else, how were the other passengers? They must have started to panic a bit.
Well, when it went up onto the path and then scraped against this car, everyone just went, you know, panicking. And
what were they doing? How, was people shouting and things?
They were, like, you know, really upset, wanting to try and get off, because we thought it was going to be worse than what it actually was.
And Brian, I mean, you guys took control then. How did you calm them all down when this panic was going on?
Well, I told everyone to get them off, one by one. Then, all of a sudden, all of them, half of them got off, and the bus started rolling back.
But to get them off, Martin, you'd actually hit the emergency button, hadn't you?
No, that was Brian.
Oh, you hit the emergency button?
Yeah.
Which did what? Open the doors?
Yeah.
So which was quick thinking. And then how did you get them off the bus?
You want them?
Well, you tell us this time.
We just started shouting to everyone one by one, calmly, come on, don't panic, it's going to be okay, and he just helped the elderly people off, and then there was a woman with a pram baby and he helped her off, and then people just started going off.
And were you panicking at all? I mean, it just sounds like you just, it's just a normal day, really.
We was first scared at the time, but...
And what were you feeling? Were you sort of feeling a
bit sick, but we just managed to, you know, try and keep everyone calm.
That's brilliant, actually, isn't it?
And better still, there came this moment when, panic, total panic, not everybody was off, and the bus started to roll backwards, and you actually hung on to it.
Yeah.
You know...
Like Superman,
exactly.
holding on to it.
And did you manage to sort of
I was holding on to it while Brian went back onto the bus.
Wow.
Try to get people off, and then...
Yeah. This was amazing, Brian, because you actually were on the bus getting everybody else off, weren't you? And then what did you do with the wheel, the driver's wheel? You did
turned it around to get it on curb.
So you took control of the steering wheel as well?
Yeah, that was so, like, it didn't crash into other cars across the road and into the wall.
That's brilliant. Clarity of thought, isn't it, in the moment?
And the fact that you stayed on the bus, getting everybody else off.
And were all the passengers really thanking you? Did they sort of, what did they say afterwards?
They were just, oh, thanks, you've saved us and all this, and, you know, upset still and panicking, but calming down after we all got off bus.
And what's it been like since you've been back at school? What have they been saying to you there?
Oh, it's been all right. We've been getting phrases off people and like, well done, mate, and all that.
You'll get much more after this interview, won't you, now you've been on the telly?
Yeah.
And your mums are here too. They're sitting in the background and they are
please
as
just punch, look at them.
They could be, actually, with you guys. Well done. Absolutely amazing stuff. Very brave, and congratulations to you both. That's great.
And what school is it? St John
Fisher.
St John Fisher. Well, I'm sure they're very, very proud of you there.
High School. Well
Fantastic.
done.
Thank you so much for coming in.
We'll all be proud of you.